think we can all agree that the GBC Open Day, just days before Christmas, is something pretty special. It's a sentiment of community and of coming together to make a difference to others that makes the Open Day so loved. And it's thanks to the support from individuals, schools, clubs and companies that makes it possible for the Trust to donate to so many worthy causes. The Cancer Relief Centre has been providing support to those affected by cancer in the community for over 30 years. All the centre's services are free and are aimed at helping cancer sufferers live life to the full. The centre's services can be used by anyone affected by cancer, whether it's for a one-off chat or more continued support.
We're very fortunate in having a service like this. When someone has been given a diagnosis of cancer, people go into shock, they don't know what to do, their whole lives are turned upside down. And although doctors and nurses in a clinical setting will assist and will support them, a centre like this focuses more on the holistic side of patient care.
What it meant to me was there were other people similar to me who were feeling, I felt, the same way as I was, sort of lost in mind, because although you didn't say why me, it was just something that I'd never considered. And I found there were several other people too. Because I was not alone, it made life simpler.
I think the great benefit is that service users can come up to the centre, and it means they're making time for themselves and they are invited into this lovely space where they can relax and take part in activities or take up some of the therapies that we offer.
At the moment we've been trying to get fitter, losing some weight. After all the operations and medication, it can take a toll on you, and you just need to get back into your regular routine, get fit and carry on basically.
It's so relaxing. It's like being in the school of your dreams.
But it's a great place to come.
This is what makes the Cancer Relief Centre different.
The Cancer Relief Centre received £30,000 from the GBC Open Day Charitable Trust. The Gibraltar Cardiac Association, founded in 2017, aims to provide help and support to heart disease sufferers.
The Gibraltar Cardiac Association was established about 3 years ago because we felt that there was a little gap in the community whereby there were a lot of charities looking after different parts of our body or of our community, and the heart was sort of slightly being forgotten about. And, like I've said many times, irrespective of the colour of t-shirt you wear, the cause of the t-shirt, we all have a heart. And it's important to look after the heart, because without a healthy heart, it contributes to many other factors. So we all started by basically getting together, and now we are at a point that we feel that we are a bit of like a cocktail. We're a pressure group, we're a support group, we're a fundraising group, and that's our 3 aims.
The Cardiac Association has really put emphasis on the rehabilitation centre, and through the work of the association we've now got a whole lot more classes than we used to, so therefore a lot more people are benefiting from the service. I would recommend it to anyone who's gone through a cardiac episode, because what happens is after you've been through an episode you maybe feel very vulnerable, or you don't know what your limitations are, and you can even go into depression. But when you find yourself in the cardiac rehabilitation process, you find that you're not as limited as you thought you were. You realise you can exercise. It just gives you a whole new lease of life.
The money is going at the moment basically to support the rehab centre that we have down at the St Bernard's Hospital, the Lionel Perez Cardiac Rehabilitation Centre. And one of the things that the British Heart Foundation is very keen on is making people aware of the use of defibrillators and having as many defibrillators within the community as possible, where GBC has kindly donated that money for the purchase of 10 extra defibrillators. At the moment in GIB there are about 15, this will bring it up to about 25-30, and statistics do prove that if a patient has a cardiac arrest and has a defibrillator nearby, the chances of survival are 93% as opposed to 9% if that patient is not dealt with very quickly and acted upon with a defibrillator. So that's the importance of buying defibrillators for our community.
The association received £17,080 for the installation of defibrillators in various public spaces around Gibraltar. Childline Gibraltar offers a range of services, including a free and confidential helpline and chat service, an appropriate adult scheme, and awareness projects in the local community.
Childline we feel is vital in the community, especially for responding to the way in which young children, young adults have very many concerns these days, particularly with social media and how sophisticated things are now for them. And so here at Childline we are as busy as we have ever been. Our GBC Open Day Award is vital for us because our services have increased year on year. We have our helpline, 7 days of the week. We have our appropriate adult service. We have an outreach service now with the youth service and into schools, and we have just arranged for specialist training for our volunteers and our staff. First aid mental health it's called, and this is vital, so we are able to respond appropriately and accurately to the children who contact us.
Childline Gibraltar received £15,000 from the GBC Open Day Trust to help fund the charity's online helpline service project. It's thanks to your generosity that the GBC Open Day Trust is able to support many charities that work hard to make a difference to people's lives. All donations are welcome, so thank you so much if you're able to help.